How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Is everybody having fun? I'm having a really great day today. I use this thing called tingling body wash. My clit feels like it smoked a Newport. You guys gotta go pick this shit up. Tell you, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. Check it out. This is fun. I'm Native American. Give everyone a moment to see it now. Can you all see it in the back? Can we see it? All right, we're all calibrated. It's a really great time to be like a Native person in Hollywood. I don't know if you guys have like watched TV or anything lately. It's great. There's like this big push now for like Native people to be telling Native stories and playing Native characters from Oklahoma. You have to be from Oklahoma if you're a Native person on TV. That's the law. I don't know if you knew that. I grew up in and around like New York City, and I didn't realize I had a New York accent until my third audition for Native Woman from Oklahoma. Casting director's like, just riff on this line. Hey, y'all, these grits are too salty. Yo, everybody. Which one of you jamooks went ham with the salt? Why am I not booking anything, huh? Riddle me that. It's also a big push for like scripts and like Native writers and stuff and like, you know, people of color and diverse writers, and that's great. I love that, you know. But if you're gonna write a script and you're diverse, it has to be like your exact life experience, you know? Like you have to be like writing your pilot about being a black lesbian from the south side of Chicago. You know, like very like a Japanese non-binary person who grew up in Dublin, Ireland. Like it has to be a very specific, you know. So I'm trying to sell my pilot about all the guys that dated me because they thought I was Asian. Pushing that one hard. Somebody gasped over here. It's important to have like a urban Native community. You find out that happens to all of us. Happens to all of us. Nobody's expecting you to be Native American in New York City. Anyway, what's up? Everybody's like drunk and high and stuff. That's cool. I've been sober for 14 years, so thank you. Gambling and sex is all I have left. And I'm holding on to it for dear life. I love gambling. I've been gambling a lot lately. Because here's the thing, I am addicted to upsetting men. I don't know if you guys have tried this. It's so fun. And when I'm having sex, I can only upset, you know, like 3 or 4 guys at once, tops, you know. But if I'm playing poker, I could piss off like 8 or 9 dudes depending on who the dealer is. And I like those numbers. Poker's fun. I play poker. I like poker too because like I can take someone's money and I don't have to like text them back, you know? I don't have to date them. I don't have to meet their family. I don't know if you know this, but people in casinos don't have families. That's true. If you don't believe me, go to a casino and go, hey, your family's looking for you. See if anybody bats an eye. I was at a poker table one time, no joke. I had to go all in. I was down on chips. I felt reckless. I go all in. I win the hand. And then this lady goes, you know, you're lucky that my son sent me a video of my granddaughter being born because I would have won that hand. I'm like, lady, I don't think this is the dub you think it is. You should go to the hospital. You should. It was an $80 poker tournament. Do you know how sad that is? That I lost? You know? Someone asked me one time if I like gambling because I'm Native American. And I was like, no, you racist piece of shit. It's my white family that's the degenerates. And that was the dub I thought it was. Yeah. I had to cool it with the sex, because dating is hard. Eli talked about it. Dating is hard. People say it's hard now and like it wasn't in the past, but I don't know if that's true, because I listen to a lot of Buddy Holly. Is anyone familiar with Buddy Holly? If you're not, every one of his songs is called, If You Don't Love Me, I'm Gonna Kill Myself. Listen to a lot of Hank Williams, too. Does anyone like Hank Williams? All of Hank Williams' songs are, please stop cheating on me for the love of God. Facts is true. I love Patsy Cline. Does anybody listen to Patsy Cline? Woo! Patsy Cline's number one hit is, "Who's this bitch in your DMs? That's right, I looked in your phone." It's only funny if you know she's been dead for a long time. I know that dating is not any harder than it used to be because I went to my mom for some advice, which is always a bad move with my family. I don't know if you heard the degenerate part. But I went to my mom for advice, and I was like, man, this guy that I was seeing ghosted me. And she gave me what she thought was like totally reasonable advice. She goes, well, why don't you just show up at his job and ask him what the fuck his problem is? This lady was killing in the 90s, so I think dating is doing just fine. I found out kind of recently, once you turn 30, you start getting hit on by 24-year-olds, and it never ends. That's my cross to bear, and all of yours once you turn 30. It's crazy. I was like, what the hell is this about, you know? So I took my question where I take all my questions. I went to reddit.com. Type it in there. You have to put your age when you ask a question. First thing that came up was a cougar subreddit. I'm like, these are some mature women. They can explain to me, you know, this new world I'm in. I have never been turned on and yelled at by so many old broads in my life. Had to put my age, you know. I was like early to mid 30s, and you know, I'm new here. They were like, 30s is not a cougar. I'm 40, I'm 50. Date someone your own age, bitch. Kinds of things I'm sure some woman yelled at her when she was caught riding their son, you know what I mean? Then my DMs start filling up with very supportive 21-year-old guys that are like, don't worry, I think you're old. And that was really sweet. Very charming. I lowered the age range on Tinder because I wasn't going to have sex with someone from Reddit again, you know? Fool me once. Guys in their 30s, like on Tinder and shit, their pictures of them, you know, like they're hiking, they're holding a fish, they're at their job wearing scrubs, you know, stuff like that. Every man in his 20s on a dating app has this photo. They also have photos of them dressed as the Joker. I don't know about you, but a huge red flag for me is a guy that thinks women are sexually attracted to the Joker. I don't know about that dude. It's tough with, what would you call it? Intergenerational dating. I told this guy, look, I don't really think we should keep seeing each other. I don't think we're, like, compatible. And he goes, damn, you're whack AF. That's when I knew I'm just getting roasted by the millennial, or the Gen Z. I'm the millennial. Fuck! Fuck! I'm old now. Nah, I'm fine. Once I lowered the age range on Tinder, though, all my sponsored ads were for fertility clinics. Because they were like, have you tried just growing a son of your own? Maybe that's a better approach. Yes, yikes is true. One guy, I was like, what did you do today? And he went, oh, I was at the bank trying to get a loan. I'm like, aw, this guy's Googling grown-up stuff. How cute. Yeah, I was doing kink dating before intergenerational dating. Is anyone familiar with kink dating? No? Some people? It's usually a pretty tepid response from the kink dating community. If you're not familiar, it's just like regular dating, but you agree to have like weird sex before you ghost each other. That's the plan. Usually works out. Everybody on kink dating is ethically non-monogamous. When I was in Austin, they were self-identifying as relationship anarchists. Just spoken like someone who's never met a real anarchist. I was in an anarchist thought group on Facebook. I've never seen so many rules before in my life. Nobody was naked. It was all just pictures of rules. This guy told me, I'm in an open relationship, but we don't have sex with other people. I was like, what the fuck is that? Then I was like, oh shit, his girlfriend's a genius. Because he was like, babe, let's open the relationship. And she was like, okay, but only for the emotional labor. You go get that elsewhere. I wrote her name in on the recall ballot. I think she can fix California. She's my hero. I was meeting a lot of doms. I was hooking up with this British doctor with a huge dick. I didn't come all the way here to complain, but, you know. It's kind of tough, though. I don't know if you know this. When you're a small Native American woman having rough sex with a British guy, the optics are pretty bad. Pretty bad. But I just told everyone I was cosplaying how America was founded, and I think I'm on the right side of history with that one. A lot of guys will be like, listen, bitch, I'm a dom. I'm going to beat you up with my dick, you slut. But I don't have a car, so can you come pick me up in Highland Park? Sounds like daddy needs to learn how to take the bus. Okay, have a good night.